Well, hello everyone. This is Michael Kf4bog, and I hadn't done a live stream in a while, so I thought I would go ahead and bring it back and talk about the latest thing that I've been doing since April, and it's called Wires X. And what got me into it? Well, I went to a ham radio um, event that our local store was doing, and there was a rep from Yazoo that was there, John Crook, and he was demonstrating the Wires X software. And I went to that little presentation, and I was very intrigued by it, and it sounded like a great little mode to be involved in and try out. So um few days later, I went back to Gigaparts and bought the um, SCU 85 cable, and that particular cable works with the 300, and I believe it works with the 400. I'm not sure. You would have to go to Yazoo's website to find it out, but let's go ahead and bring up the software, shall we? All right, so we got the software up on the computer and everything, and it's really nice. It's a really nice program um, and everything. Now I got me in the picture and the program. So, um, and if you're wondering what this thing is up at the top, this is where you actually can see what stations you like up here. So I've got the America Link, WM Connect, which is I don't know how popular it is, but that was just one that I found out of a bunch. And of course, Texas Nexus, which is another one that I tend to congregate on. In most cases, I'll go over and congregate on the Texas Nexus room. And I also have this one, which is the ARL X room. And there's a bunch of other rooms that I have as well. So one may be wondering, well, how do I get the thing configured to the Wires X network? Well, the first thing you got to do is you've got to go to the Yazoo Wires X website. Let me just bring that over here so that you can see it and everything. I don't know if it will get into the screen, but we'll see. Because right now it's only showing me the one item and everything. But let me see if I take the Wires X software and because apparently it wants to show just that software. So let me try something here because I've not in stream. I don't want to do that. Apparently it's stuck in this one stream in this one thing right now. But I could tell you what you need to do. What you'll need to do is just go to Google and search Wires X on Google. And then once there, you could actually create an account with the Wires X network. Basically, whatever radio you have, there's a little number on the side of it, and you have to navigate to that particular um, portion of it, and it'll guide you directly to it and everything. So it's pretty straightforward. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about how to set up the network and stuff like that. So there's a ton of videos. Um, Connecting. to the system is fairly straightforward. What you will do, and I don't understand why this is not working. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I think it's stuck in one thing, I believe. That's what I'm thinking, is that it's stuck there. So let me go ahead and end the sharing, because I believe it is stuck there. Okay, let's see. Because I believe the thing is stuck there. But anyway, what you will do is you'll go to the Wires X website, and you'll basically you'll take the I'm just gonna end that. Okay, there we go. I'll just end that and then re-enable it again. What you'll basically do is you'll go to the Wires X website, and let's try this again. Oh, it's the wrong thing. Oh, good Lord. I knew this was going to happen because I hadn't used it in a while. So let me bring up another tab. All right, I'm going to do that. And then let's do this. I'm sorry this is taking a lot longer than anticipated, because it shouldn't be this difficult. Okay, there we go. There we are. What you'll do is you'll go to Google and you'll search on the Wires X, and all my letters are uppercase for some reason. And you'll just go to here. Here's the Yazoo Wires X page. I'm gonna take this off of caps lock there. You'll go to the Wires X page, and you'll create an account under new member registration. Once there, you will type in your email address, and it will email you a link to complete the registration process. Then once you complete the registration process, it takes about, I think they said 7 to 10 days, but I registered on the 3rd of April and got my registration on the 8th. So it really wasn't that bad to complete the whole process. But if you go to there's a whole lot of things in here. Like if you go to the node list, you'll see a lot of things in here. I think, there we go. Here's where you see your node list, and it basically just gives you a whole bunch of things, the nodes and people that are on the system. So like you can click on city and stuff like that, and it will give you the cities of all the different nodes. And I'm way down the list, so it's a little bit tedious to find me. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Wires X program again. And we're going to actually show you the program again. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the screen up. Share screen. And here's the Wires X software again. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Right now, when you first start it, these will all say offline, but as the time goes on, it will get bigger, um, meaning it will go to its original thing. Let's go ahead and connect to a room here. I believe I've got some rooms connected on here. So let's see. 808. So let's go to that room. That seems to be a very popular room. So and once it's connected, it will bring up the it'll bring up a thing saying you're connected and stuff like that. And let's see here. And over here on this side, you could actually see who's connected to whatever room and everything, which is really cool. I like that. It's not not too bad, actually. I look at it right now. It says there's about 51 nodes up here. Not too bad. Of course, you can't see what I'm seeing up on the screen for some reason, but there's actually a thing that pops up and says how many stations or how many nodes are actually connected. And that will, populate and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand why the other thing doesn't work, but but yeah, this is a really cool program. It does a great job and it has a good following. So if you're wanting to try it, you should try it out. It's definitely a good program to try. Okay, let's talk about the pros and cons of Wires X. The only thing that I see that's the only con is that with the SCU58 cable, you can't really talk to other users on it unless you, or other rooms, I should say, like other user rooms. You can't really talk to other people, meaning other stations. You couldn't talk to me unless you got the actual HRI 200 box. And, I couldn't actually set up a room without getting that box. So that was kind of a bummer for that. You couldn't really do it. The other thing that was kind of a low point is that, there just wasn't a lot of, in my opinion, there wasn't a lot of fanfare for it at the convention, at the little gathering that I was at. There wasn't much of a following. There were some people in there that were intrigued by it, but there was not very many people that showed like huge interest in it. The guy that was given the presentation, when he was given the presentation, it was more like a presentation where you basically learn the ins and outs of the software. So it was kind of one of those little programs that you get into. Let's see if we can make a contact with it. That way you could see what it's like to make a contact on Wires X. So let's go ahead and see if I can make a contact on it. Let's go to CQ. Let's go to America Link actually, because that's the one you're guaranteed to make a contact on. So let's do that. Okay, this is Kf4bog Kilo Foxtrot 4 Bravo Oscar Golf. Monitoring any stations, any call. K5LOL, KF4BOG, copy of fine. Copy of fine. I think I've heard you on several times when I've been on and everything. How long you been on Wires X? KF4BOG, yeah, QSL on the Crisco, Texas there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just using the Wires X software and showing my ham radio TV viewers out there on YouTube what the software can do and stuff. But it's interesting because I got the Wires X program software, and I come to learn that unless you have the HRI 200 kit, um, you can't really, per se, uh, use your room unless you have an HRI 200 kit and basically a donor radio. So I kind of have been learning about that. But if you just have the SCU 58 cable, you could still talk to Wires X stations, but you can't talk to other users on the system unless you get that box there, which I thought was a little weird. Yeah, name here is Mike India Kilo Echo, and I'm located in Huntsville, Alabama. Roger, Roger. Thank you for the call back, and Hope you have a great rest of your day there. This is Kf4bog, Huntsville, Alabama. Clear. So yeah, that's basically it. A lot of stations on here, and there's a lot of talking that you can do. And to disconnect from the room, you just go over and hit the disconnect button, and it disconnects you from the room, um, which is really cool. It does a lot of stuff, and I think you'll enjoy it. If you would like to learn more about it or have questions, feel free to look me up on QRZ and email me your suggestions and things like that. I would love to hear from you all as far as what you think about Wires X and in general. So with that, I'll say 73s, and this is KF4BOG. Bye for now.